give the floor to Pakistan.
Thank you, Madam President. I would like to join colleagues in also thanking ASG Martha Poby for a comprehensive yet a deeply alarming briefing. Madam President, despite the ceasefire arrangement and direct talks between Israel and Lebanon, the security and humanitarian situation in Lebanon continues to deteriorate drastically. With an expansion of Israeli military operations and ground incursions into Lebanese territory, we have 2,000 square kilometers, nearly 20% of Lebanon, which now lies under illegal Israeli occupation. Unlawful evacuation orders are further inflicting immense suffering on civilians. And it seems it is the same strategy, same playbook that we have seen elsewhere. Indiscriminate killing, forced displacement, and occupation. Since March this year, more than 3,400 people, including women and children, have been killed and over 10,000 injured. And more than 1 million are displaced. As the humanitarian coordinator also said, civilians across Lebanon faced an appalling escalation of violence, displacement, and human loss. And equally alarming are the attacks on humanitarian and medical personnel, with 125 health workers killed and over 300 injured since March, according to WHO. And then there are attacks on Lebanon's cultural and historical sites, which are shocking. Tyre, a UNESCO World Heritage Site under enhanced protection, has been struck, along with the capture of Beaufort Castle. All these reckless Israeli actions, condemnable as they are, and which violate Lebanon's sovereignty and territorial integrity, constitute a flagrant breach of international law, and more than that, seriously undermine the diplomatic efforts to achieve lasting peace and stability in Lebanon and the region. Madam President, Pakistan supports all diplomatic efforts aimed at de-escalation and echoes the Secretary General's call on all sides to fully utilize diplomatic channels and recommit to the full implementation of Resolution 1701. Sustainable peace can only be achieved through dialogue and diplomacy. We also welcome the efforts of the United States in facilitating the ceasefire between Lebanon and Israel, and we support their continuing engagement in this process. Pakistan appreciates the efforts of the government of Lebanon to restore stability, to strengthen state authority, and to ensure that use of force is the exclusive prerogative of the Lebanese state through its legitimate institutions, with the Lebanese armed forces playing a central role. As we have heard in the briefing and from several colleagues around the table, unfortunately, Israeli actions are undermining the efforts of the Lebanese government. Madam President, Pakistan's position is clear and consistent. We call for full respect for Lebanon's sovereignty, political independence, unity, and territorial integrity, immediate cessation of hostilities, and strict adherence to the ceasefire arrangements by all sides, and full implementation of Resolution 1701 with complete Israeli withdrawal to the Blue Line. In the complex, interconnected theaters of conflict, a stable, peaceful Lebanon is essential for regional peace and security. The international community must act with urgency to prevent further escalation and advance a diplomatic solution consistent with international law and UN Charter. Pakistan stands in solidarity with the people of Lebanon and the government of Lebanon and will continue to support all efforts aimed at promoting peace, stability, and hope in the region. I thank you.